Hey everybody, so continuing on, we'll do the sixth track, which is World of Nothing. This is, again, one of the older tracks on the album. This is a song I've had for a really long time. I used to play this in my old band, Avarice, and always really loved it. This one has never had a recorded version. I can't remember if I said this for a Red Dawn, but with a Red Dawn, I did actually record a version, an instrumental version, a really bad one with Audacity. I shouldn't say that. I actually like the way it sounds, even though it's not, this one's better. But with World of Nothing, I never ever recorded anything with it at all. Always really wanted a version because I really, really love playing this one. It's one of my favorites to play. It's, again, pretty atmospheric, much more in the vein of a Red Dawn than our usual stuff. And Tides Are Pulling Me Under as well. But we never recorded a version. And I also thought it would be good because it's one of the few tracks that it's easy for me to sing. I always find it really tough to get the tracks down initially. Easier once I've done it a bunch of times, but this one I've always been able to do it pretty easily. I think it turned out really well. Added a bunch of leads to go over all the parts that I play when we play live. And there were some parts added to this one too. It's not exactly as it was. It's a bit longer. I believe I added a verse, an extra verse, as well as the first guitar solo, which is kind of just like a bridge riff thing. That was added as well, which was not in the original version. And I think I stretched the intro out a little bit too, just to make it a little bit more atmospheric. The song is kind of about an apocalyptic event, just stemming from societal greed and a little bit of decay. And it talks about that, about how, things have kind of got off the rails, and we've let things get a little bit out of control in certain areas. But it all kind of, this is kind of silly actually. I bet some people will not like this, but for me, I always really like to think about imagery, and certain, images can inspire me. And for this one, it was actually Neon Genesis Evangelion, or Evangelion as they would say it in the anime. And the image of, I think it's like, I can't tell who it is, but it's like Rei's face, like on the cover, and Shinji and Asuka are sitting there after they've rejected the Human Instrumentality project, and they're just like by themselves on this like dead world. That was always kind of the image that I was, kind of writing the song to in my head. Other people may not do that. I do that sometimes. So really love that anime. I think it's great, and I was happy that it helped me inspire me a little bit. I have a couple other songs too that like go a little bit in this vein, where it's a little bit more atmospheric and a little bit along those lines. And maybe someday I will include them on an album. But for now, that's all I really have to say about this one. This one doesn't have a ton else to say about it. But yeah, always really love to play this one live, and yeah, it's a nice break up to the album. So that's World of Nothing. Hope you enjoy it.